What's up guys, Foisey here, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing another sit-on-top kayak. This one is going to be the Ambition, and it's made by either Pioneer or HydroPro. You'll usually see them by Pioneer, but the one I have here has a HydroPro sticker on the side of it, and it's probably one of those cases where a Chinese manufacturer makes these kayaks and then a couple of different brands put their name on it, so it's the same kayak on either Pioneer or HydroPro. It's called the Ambition, or sometimes the Ambition Angler. So I'm going to put some of the specifications on the screen for you guys. It's 9 feet 7 inches long, and what I really loved about this one was the different colors that they make them in. I love the orange color, and that was a big selling point for me, was this orange and white pattern, but they make them in a lot of other different colors, solid and patterns, and I've seen them all over the place. Now, finding one can be a bit difficult. I mean, you could try to order one online somewhere, and I'll see if I can come up with some links for you guys, but the shipping would probably be a lot. Your best bet is to look in places like maybe Dick's Sporting Goods might have it. I got mine at a local discount store called Ocean State Job Lot, and I'm guessing that most of you watching this have probably already found one at a store and you're looking up the review to see if it's worth buying or not. It comes with this nice detachable seat too, and I usually take this off before I put it away. I usually keep that indoors. The one thing about this seat, the little clips, the little brass, I don't know if they're brass, but they're kind of a goldish color. They're corroding a bit. I've had this kayak for about a year now, and they are corroding a bit, and I have had these break on other kayaks, so I will have to monitor that, but I'm not too worried that they're going to break anytime soon. The little fish rod holder in the center of the kayak, that did not come with it. I did attach that, but it does have a little area to attach it to. I didn't need to drill any holes or anything like that. And then there's little black plugs in the bottom. I don't know why they put these on these kayaks. I'm sure they serve some purpose, but it doesn't leak at all, so you don't need to worry about that. The storage wires where you would put tackle boxes and stuff like that, those have all held up pretty well. They haven't gone loose at all. This right here is just a little drainage plug if water ever did somehow get inside the hollow inside of the kayak. I've never had that happen, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. And then these carrying handles are nice. I think they feel very good, and it's nice to hold them. I've had ones that are uncomfortable, but these are nice and comfortable. I'm also glad that this little piece right here is metal. I've had ones on prior kayaks that were plastic and they did end up breaking, so I like that it's metal right there. Now, like I said, this is branded as HydroPro, my specific one right here, and the oar that I have, the paddle, is also HydroPro. But this is one of those kayaks that's made by a couple of different manufacturers, and it's the same exact kayak. It's the Ambition. It's made by Pioneer, and I think there might be another company too. I think it's just one Chinese company that's making these kayaks, and then they sell them to a couple different brands that put their name on it, so it's the same exact thing if you're going to get the Pioneer or the HydroPro. And then that little flat area that I just pointed to, on some of the Ambitions, you'll see those have 2 more rod holders on each of those little flat areas. Mine did not have those installed, and you will see those sometimes installed, but if not, you could always install your own because they do have a little flat area where you could drill a hole. But I already have the 1 rod holder in the center, so I don't think I really need that. There is also a cup holder over here, and one of the big selling points for me with this one was these 2 little waterproof storage bays. I love these a lot. I think these are really cool on kayaks, and it comes with a little bag inside too. You could put like bait or lures in there. I usually put my phone in there, that way it doesn't get wet and it doesn't fall out of my pocket into the water. It has one right there in between where your legs would be, and then there's one on the front of the kayak as well. And you just kind of pull up the little piece and you turn it and you open it up, and when you close it, it locks in place too so it doesn't accidentally open. I thought those were really cool, and that was one of the big reasons, along with the color of this, that I bought it. This rod holder is screwed on there pretty steady, and like I said, it does have pre-drilled holes for the screws, so you don't need to drill your own. You just need to buy a rod holder and screw it in. And I overall like this kayak a lot. I think it handles very well on the water. It's good for freshwater. I've never tried it on, well, I've tried it on saltwater rivers, but I've never considered bringing it out into the open ocean. I like it a lot. I think the weight is good, and it has a nice little handle on the side of it too to carry it by that makes it very easy to carry it. The bottom of it's nice and streamlined and flat. It's good for shallow water and deep water, and I've used it in water that's less than a foot deep. What I really like about this one compared to some of the other sit-on-tops I have is that this one sits a good height out of the water. With some of my sit-on-tops, I feel like I'm like right at water level, and this one I don't feel that way. This one, I'm going to show you guys a demonstration here. This one sits above the water level a good distance, and it handles very well with turning and whatnot. It's a great overall kayak, and it's definitely an improvement from the Clearwater Mist one I was using previously. I felt that I was kind of sitting at water level, and with this one I don't feel that way. I feel like I'm really raised above water level and I'm not really going to get wet. And it has great storage. Right behind the seat is a very big area that I can put my whole tackle box in. And then you have those 2 little waterproof storage bays, which are awesome. I love those on kayaks. And it's easy to carry. I'm able to carry it by myself. I think this is a great recreational kayak, but it's also a great fishing kayak because it has that option in the center to add your own rod holder. And like I said, there's options on each side on those little flat areas to add another 2 rod holders, making 3 total. And some of the models of this kayak will actually come with those 2 already drilled and installed, so that's pretty cool if you can find one of those. One thing I didn't mention earlier is how much I paid. I paid about $275, maybe about $300 for this when I bought it at Ocean State Job Lot. But like I said, those prices are going to vary depending on where you're able to find this. So overall, I'd probably give this kayak about a 9.5 out of 10. I love this. It's definitely my favorite sit-on-top kayak out of all the kayaks and paddleboards and whatnot I have. I like this a lot, and I use this a lot for fishing. And it's just an overall really good sit-on-top kayak for an affordable price. So anyways guys, that's going to wrap up my review on the HydroPro / Pioneer Ambition kayak. If you guys found this video helpful in any way at all, hit that like button down below. And if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button for more great kayak and paddleboard reviews just like this. And as always guys, thank you for watching from Foisey.